Hey, it's Kevin McCarthy, and welcome to another day in real estate. So, today I want to talk about multiple offers, and not the kind of multiple offers that you may be thinking about, which is where you and several other people want to make a bid on the same house and it's in a multiple offer situation. That's a whole nother story. This time, I want to talk about multiple offers as in a buyer making multiple offers on multiple houses. Now, this may sound a little bit foreign, and people ask me this every once in a while. They're like, hey, can we put two offers on two different houses? And the answer to that is yes, you can, but there are some risks. So there's a few scenarios where you would use this type of strategy. And trust me, about 50% of the agents, if you Google this, 50% of the agents out there on the blogs are going to be totally 100% against this. You absolutely don't do it. You absolutely should not do it. And then other agents are like, well, you know what? Why not? I mean, sellers get multiple offers on their property, so why wouldn't a buyer make multiple offers? Well, if there's a house you really, really want in a given neighborhood, then, and you only find one house, I mean, that's typical. It's not typical to make multiple offers on other houses, but there are certain times when it can be useful. Investors, for instance. Investors, it's not uncommon in the investment world to make multiple offers on multiple properties, especially if you're doing a 1031 exchange, because you have to identify the right number of properties to the IRS during a short window of time. So you can't wait for, get an offer, maybe lose this one, especially in a hot market where you could wind up losing two of the three properties that you make offers on, and then you're stuck not being able to do your 1031 exchange. So in cases like that, we will broad spectrum identify multiple properties, put in offers and do that. And this is perfectly legal. You can do this. You just have to be prepared to perform under the contract. And that means really paying attention to paragraph 23, which is the unrestricted right to back out of a contract for any reason. So you're going to lose your option money, but you can secure the properties. Another situation where you might use this is in somebody who's relocating. If you're relocating to the Austin area, it can be a hot market. So you come in for a weekend, that's the weekend you've got to find your house, and you've got relocation benefits that pay off, you're under a time schedule, you really got to do this. And if you came in and you narrowed your list down and you find that one house and then you make an offer on it and you fly back out, what happens if that doesn't pan out? It doesn't work out. It didn't work that trip, right? Well, that could put you in a real big bind. So let's say you take your top 3 houses that you found that trip. And you have your primary, you have your favorite that you really, really want to get. That's your most aggressive, best offer that you're making. But you make the offers on the other 2 on your backup position houses as well, in case the first one doesn't work, right? Then you have something to fall back on. I've seen it in a neighborhood where there was a couple of houses. One house, it was the turnkey gorgeous house. Same floor plan down the street, didn't quite have the same finishes in it, but the same floor plan in the neighborhood, a better lot actually, but the other one had multiple offers on it. We made offers on both of them. My clients lost the multiple offer situation, but got the other house. After we were signed, this agent said that she got 3 offers on that house after we signed our contract. Because you know what happened? These people that had all offered on this turnkey house and put one offer out there, as when they lost, they bounced over to the other one, but it was too late because we had it. Because we went in with that strategy. So that strategy can sometimes pay off. On being on the listing side, that's not so fun. And for a seller, it can really suck. So, but it is the way that the contract is written, and as long as you perform under what the way the contract is written, you're good. And like I said, strategy's not for everybody, and it's a little tricky, and it's got a little bit of risk. But given the right situation, when you're under the gun and you need to make something happen, this strategy can pay off. So I'm Kevin McCarthy. If you have any questions for me about the scenario, multiple offer scenario that I just went over with you, I'm happy to discuss it with you and give you some pointers.